Hey guys, what's going on? Today I just wanted to show some of those Sage slow orbs since I do like manning Sage, and I know a lot of other people do. And those Sage orbs are really helpful for pushing sites if you can get them in the right spots, but the biggest problem with them is you kind of expose yourself if you're trying to hit those spots sometimes. So today I'm going to go over like some of the cross-map Sage orbs that can help you and your team push like a certain site. So the first orb I'm going to show you guys today hits the top of ramp right here. So if you're doing an A push, you're going to want to line yourself up right here. If you ever did CS smokes or anything like that, this will be pretty familiar to you. You're going to want to line yourself up right at the edge of this wall here, right about here. You just want to set yourself up here, you know, at the beginning of the round and all that kind of stuff. Just this be the first thing you do. So you're going to want to be lined up with this, right below this tree, and look right below the center of this like middle light bridge. See the top, this little middle connector? You want to look slightly below, you know, the solid beam bar. Like right where I'm at now, just on the lower side, you don't want to be too high. You're going to throw right here, just general click. And this is what ends up covering everything you would want it to, so no one can peek you from top of ramp. Next, we're going to hit heaven, also from closer to A spawn, more to where you're pushing from. So right around here, right in heaven. So to hit heaven from A spawn, you're going to want to stand right here, just in this corner on this box. Nothing special, this little head glitch thing right here. And you're going to want to look between this pine tree and the light, a little closer to the light than you are like the tree. And that hits right here, so it's just all of heaven. So all of heaven, and then even connects to all of that. So no one can really be peeking the A push, so you get a free push if you do both those orbs, especially on pistol round, works really well. So the next one I'm going to show you guys is from behind garage over there to hitting here. This little platform area here and a little bit into the door. So no one can really peek you, at least close peek from right here. They're going to have to stand in the back, and it's a lot easier to get a kill from there. So you can make that B push into heaven. So you're going to want to be pushed up just between this barrel and the wall, just super easy. I'm just holding W right now. You're going to want to look at this little, the shingle peeking out right in front of the crane. I don't know if you can see it. I'll zoom in on it for you. I'm not looking at it right now. It's to the right of my crosshair. Like it's right here. I'm looking at it right now. And then jump throw. So that hits all of top into the door and a little bit in here, so no one can really jump out on you and peek you. And it also discourages people from peeking. And anyone that's standing right here is completely stuck and can't do, you know, jiggle peeks and that kind of stuff. So the next one I'm going to show you guys covers all of drain, so all of this area right here, back in B. So no one can really peek out on you if we were to do a B long push. So I'm going to cover this whole area from a very similar spot. And again, all of these are meant to be helpful so that you can be a part of the team push and you're not standing like at the back of spawn lobbing it all the way over and you're not being very helpful to the team other than that slow orb. I can throw these and then push in with the team right behind them. For this one, you're just going to be pushed up on top of the barrels. You're going to jump up here and push yourself in the corner, nothing fancy. Look up at this little area right here, just right at this corner, this like weird discolored shingle. Boom. So you can see where it kind of landed on my screen there. And that covers this whole area so no one can move, no one can peek. And if there is someone peeking you, they can't move. It's a free kill for your team if you're pushing out. Lastly, and this one's probably the most tricky one in this video, is hitting heaven from back there as well. So I'm going to try to get it inside of heaven from back here. It's not actually as hard as you think. It's more of just being able to hit a jump throw and having your lineup right. You're going to be lined up against this little ticket booth. I have no clue what this is. It's like a ticket booth. I haven't actually thought about what it is. Oh. So you're going to be lined up on the edge of here, similar to the first one that goes into the top of the ramp. So you're going to be here, and then you're going to bank it off of this pillar. So you're going to be looking in this kind of corner here where this big gray part, the main front pillar and the side pillar connect. But you're going to want to be looking a little to the right so that it hits like the gray pillar. With a little bit of practice, you can hit this insanely consistently. So just right about here, and then jump throw it. You can see where the blue line's going. And this covers just about everything you would want it to. For whatever reason, it covers all of this as well, which is really good. And then it hits all of this. So really, again, if someone's standing here trying to cover it, they can only see from here without being in the slow, or like from here. You're probably going to know someone's coming, but at the same time, they're not going to have easy shots on you at all. And if someone is pushing the slower, again, free kill, as long as people are checking their corners. So then really, if you're executing a B push, the only things you really have to worry about are people sitting in this corner, and people peeking in your slow orbs, which is really good. So usually for Sage, what I do for this is I lob one into there, lob one into heaven, push through and wall this off so no one can see, and it's the freest play in the world. The only spot someone can see you is right here. That's everything I had for the attacking side of Split, so now we're going to go over to the defensive side. Okay, so the rest of these I'm going to be doing from the defensive side. Defensive slow orbs are especially on this map with all the tall buildings around. I can't really shoot them over anything, but there are a couple good ones. So for B, I really don't think there are too many good ones. With this tall building here, I couldn't feed anything, like even through this back area right here. I could not feed anything even close to being a door. And to be fair, you're always going to have at least one person actually on the B site, so you really don't need to shoot an orb over something. You just have, sit here and throw it in the long and all that kind of stuff. There really doesn't seem to be a way to, like, feed it over here so it hits around here. There might be a way from B site to feed it way into the back. I just didn't really see that as being, like, a useful orb, so I wasn't going to include anything like that. Alright, so this one will hit mid, like back mid B, so where they would be coming from. This is the only one I'm going to show that's actually from a spawn point, but it's very easy to wrap to A and get to your spot or go anywhere. This is only really for if you have a team that you know is going to be pushing mid super heavy, and you want to help your team out by slowing them so that if it does happen, kids have time to rotate over and like help you mid. So you're going to push up just against this bench, right here, boom, in this corner. You're going to look right at the edge of this clock, like above this clock where the building is, like where this little T thing, whatever this is, meets the building, so right here. And just send it through. I don't know if I'll be able to get there in time to show you, but I know it works and hits exactly where you want. Yeah. So if you can see it for a quick second, I have a picture of it, or I've seen a picture of it. I've had a buddy help me. I just don't have one here right now. But it covers into here a little bit so no one can peek out. And then it covers to the boxes. So it gets this whole area right here. I think you're just going to have to trust me on this one. For next time, I'll try to get a buddy to help me like with the actual recording of this and like showing it. But it does, I think it hits right out here, so it covers everything you would want it to. Since this is a very linear map, especially on defense, there's not a lot of open area, there isn't a ton of orbs. But this one will push you into where they push from A, so right here. So I like playing top of ramp, right about here. I usually head glitch this, jump on top, you can see into here if they push a little bit. So I usually stand right here. This orb will hit exactly bottom ramp where they push from. So here you can look at the top corner of this building, like this little square next to the tree. And boom. And that ricochets off the building below it, right in here. It covers this whole area, it gets way back here, and a little bit if they're peeking up. This covers absolutely everything you would want it to slow down an A push, or discourage them from even going A and just waste time. Because that's really what the slow orbs are for, is wasting time so that they have to make a bigger push. Yeah guys, I think that's all the ones I had for this video. If there's any other areas you want to see me try to find, or other orbs you guys know about that hit other pertinent areas that would like be good and useful, let me know in the comments below or in the thread. I'm going to post this on the Reddit, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to be doing the other two maps as well, so make sure you leave a comment on how you want me to like adjust the video style or anything like that. If you think I can improve somehow, that would be great. Make sure, again, drop a like if you want to see more, subscribe if you want to see the next two. I'm also going to be posting tips and tricks videos with Sage, because I have a lot of Sage wall spots. I like peeking and things like that. So just let me know. And alright, happy Easter guys. Peace.